Shabbat Shalom, everybody. We have a lot of energy in this Simon's Sanctuary tonight, and so many things to celebrate. What are some of the things that we celebrate tonight? Yes.
Our first Siddur ceremony.
The first Siddur ceremony. What else is tonight? Yes.
The
Sixth night of Hanukkah. And what else is tonight? It's Shabbat. So many celebrations. And it's one more thing. Wonder if anybody knows it. Yeah.
It's Rosh Chodesh.
It's Rosh Chodesh. Rosh Chodesh means it's the new month. We're coming into the month that comes after Kislov. What is the month that comes after Kislov? That's a PhD question. Okay, this is the eve of Tevet, right? So, lots of reasons to celebrate. Wonderful to come together. We're so proud of our young people who will be receiving their Siddurim tonight, and they will be leading us in meaningful parts of the service with Cantor Melissa Cohen, and we are honored to have you all here. The music tonight will be provided by the young people and by the cantor and by the congregation. We don't have instrumental music tonight, so we can sing and be heard. So we're going to begin by welcoming everybody, those who join us in person, those who join us by live stream. Those who are on live stream can go to our website, bez613.org, and there you can access our Shabbat virtual resources and resources for the celebration of Hanukkah. The first thing that we'd like to do is to ask the Kita Dalet, our fourth graders, to come and stand on the Bima steps as they have practiced, because we're going to begin the service with the Hanukkah Blessings. When Hanukkah and Shabbat coincide, we first bless the Hanukkah candles and then bless the Shabbat candles. Because once we have blessed the Shabbat candles, according to tradition, you should not be lighting another fire, another candle. So we bless Hanukkah first and then Shabbat. We're going to begin with the blessing of the Hanukkah candles by our class, followed by the traditional Hanukkah song, Ma'oz Tzur. So boys and girls, would you take your positions? That was beautiful. What a warm and wonderful way to introduce our services. And now that we have blessed the Hanukkah candles, we can go ahead and welcome Shabbat with the candle blessing. We are going to be conducting portions of the service tonight from this Siddur that you should have received as you entered. This is the Kol HaNoar prayer book for children, created by our own Rabbi Sandy. And we turn in the prayer book to page 4 and join in the blessing of the Shabbat candles that will be led by the cantor.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. We welcome Shabbat with light, double light tonight. We also welcome Shabbat with song, and we usher in the Shabbat angels of joy and of peace as we sing together on page 6, Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei HaMlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzitchem LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei HaMalachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Let's read together at the bottom of page 6 the English, the explanation of this song. We say together, welcome among us, angels of Shalom. Come in peace, bless us with peace, leave us feeling at peace. Quiet now, we enter the peace of Shabbat. So I wonder if we have among us here any angels. We have any angels of Shabbat here tonight? Any of you feel like an angel of Shabbat?
I see 11.
I see 11 angels. Yes. Do the parents and grandparents agree? Of course. We recognize angels when we see them. And now we welcome the Shabbat bride and queen that comes to celebrate with us and stay with us for the next 25 hours. Lecha Dodi on page 9.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשימול תפארת ולתהילה. לך דודי,
דודי, לך Lecha dodi likrat kala,
kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela.
Rise at our seats and we turn to the entrance of the sanctuary to welcome the presence of Shabbat. Let's see if we can catch her coming in.
בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוך אמוני ים סגולה, בואי כלה, בואי כלה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
We have welcomed the presence of Shabbat. Now we are ready to begin the evening prayers with the Baruch Hu, which is the invitation to pray as a community. On page 10, the cantor will lead us in the Baruch Hu, and we ask the class to face the ark. I'd like to ask you to be seated for a few moments, and we all turn to page 11, and we can read together. Boys and girls, can you help me read in the middle of the page? Creator of sunrise and sunset, you turn the day into night and the night into morning, dividing the day from the night, so no time is like another. 1,000 starlights write your name in the heavens. Source of life, be with us in the dark, now and always. Blessed are you, Adonai, Creator, who brings on the evening. Amen. Now we're going to ask you to come once again to your positions at the steps as you were before. And we are getting ready for the presentation of the Siddur to the members of our class. Before we present the book that you will each receive, I wanted to say a brief word, and perhaps you can help me with this. What is the most important book in Judaism? Anybody? Yes. The Torah. Would you agree with that? Yeah. And where do we keep the Torah? There it is, right? The Torah. The Torah can be in a scroll, can be printed sometimes. And then the Torah is the beginning of our conversation with God. The very first beginnings. And the prayer book, the Siddur that you're going to get tonight, is the ongoing conversation that we as Jews have with God through the ages. In the prayer book we find Torah, but we also find the poetry and the hopes and the prayers and the memories of our people for 3,000 years. Even till this very day, new prayer books are being written. They contain the ancient words of the past, and we talk with our ancestors, and they contain words of today, expressing how we feel and what it means to us to be Jewish. One thing that's very important about the prayer book is that it's written in a language that's important to us and that you have been studying. What is that language? Hebrew, of course. It's translated because we all need help. But Hebrew is like a key. Think of Hebrew as a key. It is the key to the treasure chest of our tradition. It is the key that helps us to open up the wonders and the marvels and the beauty of our tradition. So we want you to take this prayer book, make it your key. Make it your key to the past, make it your key to the future. And just as your parents and family and ancestors have preserved this prayer book, we know that you will not only preserve it, but that you will put yourselves into it and make it speak with your own words as you continue to grow in Jewish learning, in Jewish practice, in Jewish commitment, and in Jewish love. So we are so proud to celebrate this moment with all of you, and we are going to ask the cantor to lead us in the song that gives expression to the good feelings of this moment. Hine matov, how good it is.
So the children are very excited to welcome you because myself and Rabbi Dennis and Rabbi Debbie, we are delighted to see so many people sitting together in one space, and really truly how great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. So we are going to sing a fun version of Hine Matov. Please join along with the children. They've been working so hard on it. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. And again. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. And we say, E-O-O, 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 and again, E-O-O, 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 Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. Hine matov u'manayim shevet achim gam yachad. How great it is for brothers and sisters to hang out on this day. And we say a special bracha, a special blessing, when we are gathering together for the first time. We're doing something special. The children are about to receive their very first George, called their own. So we will join them in reciting the Happy Hour. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'ehyanu le'kiyanu, le'iyanu, la'azman hazeh. Amen.
Amen. That means, of course, how good it is that we can come together today to celebrate this very special moment in our lives, surrounded by our family and our friends and all who make up this congregation. We're going to call the names of the children in English and in Hebrew, and the Sidurim will be presented on either side, and Rabbi Jenny and Cantor Melissa will be presenting the Sidurim. Jillian Auslander, Gittel Shoshana, daughter of Stephen and Carol Auslander. Benjamin Berman Eliyahu, the son of Adam and Carrie Berman. Evan Cohen, Yitzhak Yosef, the son of Mark, Dr. Mark and Cantor Melissa Cohen. Liana Cohen Gadol, Eden, the daughter of Dr. Aaron and Isabel Cohen Gadol. Paxton Felix cannot be with us tonight. Pardesh Shmuel He's the son of Paul and Nikki Felix, and we will hold his Siddur for him. Jonathan Fogel, Jonathan Feivel, the son of Jessica Fogel and Adam Fogel. I'd like to invite Cantor Gira Sharon to present the Siddur to Ethan Pinsky, Eitan Aryeh, the son of Kevin and Anat Pinsky. Eitan Pitzeli, Eitan Michael, the son of Dr. Aaron and Amanda Pitzeli. David Rothbaum, David, the son of Dr. Michael and Karen Rothbaum. Liam Smulyan, Liam David, the son of Brad and Leslie Smulyan. Orly Solzman, Orly Root, daughter of Mark and Andrea Solzman. And Harrison Zuckerman, Chaim Yehuda, the son of Marissa Zuckerman and Mark Vandersal. Okay, these are our minyan of 11, 12 in total, and we welcome them to the praying congregation of Beth-El Tzedek, and we are so, so proud of them. So they're going to lead us now in a very special prayer that they have learned, and they will turn in their Siddurim to the page of the Shema, and then there, where the bookmark is, that's your Shema. Again, what does the word Shema mean? Yeah? Hear. So they're going to sing real loudly so we can hear them. The Shema and the Ve'ahavta. Okay. Amen. That was beautiful. You guys are ready to enter the second year of cantorial school, the first year of rabbinical school. You have been great. And before you return to your seats, I want your parents and grandparents and family to help me blessing you as a class. And you can follow the family blessing on page 7. So for our sons, we say, Yesimcha Elohim ke'Ephraim v'chi-Menashe. May God bless you like Ephraim and Manasseh. You know who Ephraim and Manasseh were? They were the sons of Joseph in the Torah. And you know why we mention them? Because they were the first brothers that never argued or fought with one another in the Bible. So they're the symbol of peace. All the other brothers didn't get along. They just couldn't hack it together. Cain and Abel, Ishmael and Isaac, and then Jacob and Esau,
12 brothers.
12 brothers. Finally, we have Ephraim and Manasseh. So when we want to bless you for peace, we say their names. For the mothers, we go back to the very beginning because they always got along. Yesimech Elohim, Kesara, Rivka, Rachel, Veleah. And for all our family's parents, please join me. Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha vichuneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha, ve'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless and protect you. May God's light and grace be with you. May God's goodness smile on you and fill your lives with shalom, with peace. And together we say, Harachaman uyevarech otanu kulanu yachad bevirkat shalom. May the merciful one bless all of us together with blessings of shalom. Amen. And Mazel Tov. And we invite the class to go back to your families at your seats. Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov.
Mazel tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, simmen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, simmen tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, simmen tov, yeilanu.
Say one more mazel tov to our Kita Dalit class. May you always use those sidurim in good health, and always find celebrations and freedom as a chance to look through them and find your own voice with them. And we'll return to our yellow sidurim as we sing some of the words that our people sang when they found their voice first free from Egypt on page 22, Mi Chamocha.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar ba'kodesh, nodatei not osei bele Adonai yimlo le'olam va'ed, baruch ata Adonai ka'al Yisrael.
This moment, our thoughts turn to loved ones who are ill, those in our community who suffer pain of body or brokenness of spirit. Pray not only for those who are physically ill, but for all who suffer spiritual or emotional pains, those who face loss, and those who confront trials, anxieties, and disappointments. We'll join together in song with the words found on the back of the white pamphlet to express our desire for refuah shlema, a complete healing for those in need, as we'll each hold in our own hearts the names of those we think of who need a bit of healing. We'll turn to our pamphlet.
Misherera avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misherera imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
May all those whose names we've held close experience that refuah shlema, that full healing. So we turn to page 27, for a moment of reflecting on this Shabbat day. Lots brings us together today, but Shabbat in particular. Let's read this together, page 27. Shabbat is a stop sign. Shabbat means to give thanks for the making of the earth, rest and being with family, peace, time to relax, love, saying blessings, kindness, and renewal. We should stop and enjoy creation. Shabbat is our stop sign. And with that stop sign, I'll invite us all to please rise. So we have a moment of silent Amidah, a moment of quiet prayer. We'll invite our teachers of our Kita Dalet forward to open the Ark, Rebecca Maccabee and Zev Winokur, to come forward and open our Ark as we give thanks for the gift of memory, for courage, for surprise and holy time, for a day of rest, for words of prayer, for times of blessing, for hope of peace. Give us a few moments of silent prayer, after which we'll conclude with Oseh Shalom on page 30.
Shalom Yirona, Uyase Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'imru Yimeru Amen. Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh Shalom, Ya'aseh Shalom, Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
While the Ark is closed, I'll invite us to remain standing for a few moments as we thank our teachers, without whom our Kita Dalet class could not be where they were today. So as another Toda Rabba to Zev and to Rebecca for teaching our Kita Dalet students and all of the teachers in our religious school. And we will now turn for Kiddush and for Motzi, page 32 of our Sidur, and we'll remain standing for just a moment.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat chodsho b'yahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron lema'aseh bereshit kihu yom techilah lemikra'ei kodesh zecher mitziat mitzrayim kivanu bavarta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim ve'shabat kodshecha be'ava uvratzon hinchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen. L'chaim. Our cantor will take a sip of the juice, the wine, on behalf of all of us as we experience the sweetness of Shabbat. And she'll say Hamotzi so that we may all go home to bountiful, joyful meals together as well.
Please join me. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
give the cantor a moment to chew and to swallow as we turn to page 34. And we'll remain standing for one more moment with Aleinu as we praise our evening in Shabbat. Page 34.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ושמו
I'd like to invite those among us who mourn the death of a loved one or who are honoring the yortzeit of a beloved one to remain standing for the mourner's Kaddish, which you may find on page 36. So we remember loved ones for whom we mourn and those the anniversary of whose death occurs during this Shabbat. This Shabbat we honor the Shloshim of Fred Dorman and Bernard Horowitz. We keep them in our hearts alongside those for whom we mourn and those the anniversary of whose passing occurred this week. In loving testimony to the faith that links to generations, those who mourn and all who remember, sanctify God's name in the words of the Kaddish. Yitkadal ve'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'olma divra kir'uteh ve'yamlich malchuteh, be'chayechon uvyomechon ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומן ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשא בריחו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דא אמירן בעלמא, ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. May God, the source of peace, grant comfort to all who are bereaved, peace to Israel and to all humanity, and let us say amen. I would like to just invite you to glance through the many programs and events that are taking place in the life of the congregation over the weekend and in the weeks ahead. Take these sheets with you and stay connected with the very active life of our congregation. Following the service, after we have sung a collection of Hanukkah songs that you will be able to follow in the blue leaflet. We are going to welcome you in the Simon Celebration Hall for our Menorah Museum. So we will invite you to exit through the lobby and enter the museum. Many of you have brought beautiful Chanukiot, Hanukkah menorahs, to exhibit and to tell us a little bit about their history. Just walk around. Just be conscious of the fact that we are still honoring some safe distance and enjoy the moment together. We'd like to wish you all a Hag HaUrim Sameach, a happy festival of lights. And this has been made possible by all that you bring to your children, by our teachers. Once again, we thank our teachers of the Dalit class, Zev Winokur and Rebecca Maccabee. We thank George Kelly, Director of Religious Education, Dina David, our Hebrew teaching coordinator, of course, Rabbi Jenny and Cantor Melissa for leading us in services today. Cantor Melissa, I think my joke about rabbinical school and cantorial school came out the opposite way that I intended. I was intending to make cantorial school, as it is, I could never pass cantorial school.
You know.
So in any case,
I can't pass page number,
right,
sit
we
standing
have
people
to,
up, so it's all
rabbis
good.
specialize in announcing page numbers. That takes a whole year. I also want to acknowledge Jackie Goldstein. Jackie, are you out there? Peek your face. Shari, are you out there too? Shari Levine and Jackie Goldstein, who not only keep us organized and connected. Shari's our executive director and Jackie, our communications director. They have planned and put together a beautiful exhibit in the back. So say thanks to Shari and to Jackie, and we wish you many, many happy celebrations. Let us sing. How do we do this, Cantor?
Well, join me on the back of your blue pamphlet, and we will sing a couple of songs. So let's sing Hanukkah, O Hanukkah, and we'll sing Sivivon, and see how we do. O Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sivivon to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning bright. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Sivivon sof 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 Hanukah hukak tov Hanukah hukak tov Sivivon sof 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 Chag simcha hula'am Nes gadol hayasham Nes gadol hayasham Chag simcha hula'am.
Chag Sameach, and as you go into the auditorium, if any of you happen to bump into Chuck Solomon, wish him a happy special birthday, or so we're told. Chag Sameach, everybody.
Shabbat shalom, Chag sameach. Go enjoy the museum.